Hey DC Collectors, welcome to a brand new episode of the show. Today we're taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond Batwoman action figure. Now this is the third figure released in the collectible Batman Futures In figure, and this is a Target exclusive. So let's start off by taking a look at the packaging. As you can see, the front of the package just features a nice window look at the figure, as well as what you will eventually build once you collect all four. The back of the packaging features a nice look at a few of the figures in this collectible line, as well as the pieces and parts that it will take to build this Futures In Batman. And bringing it up close, you can see all of the figures that it will take to build this guy, including Blight, who is blacked out. Right side of the box, left side of the box, top of the box, bottom of the box. With that out of the way, let's break her open and let's play. I'm gonna break back in for just a second to show you something here. I just want to show you how ridiculous this is. So you got one rubber band piece here, one rubber band piece here, 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 and rubber band piece here, rubber band piece here, rubber band piece here to hold this figure into place. This is ridiculous. It takes so much time getting it out. Oh well, back to work. Here is the Batman Beyond Batwoman action figure out of the package. First, let's start by taking a look at the accessories. First up, she comes with this cool trading card featuring the artwork from the back of the package that just features Batwoman, Batman Beyond, Shriek, and the Futures In Batman. The back of the card gives you a little bit of bio about this figure, Elena Grayson. And if you're not sure who she is, how this happened, go check out Futures In. It's a pretty good read. Of course, she comes with this black DC logo base here with the one peg. She comes with a couple of different hands here. They both are kind of grabby hands, but the ones on the figure look to have more claw type fingernails on them than these do. These are just like sort of regular fingers, whereas they're pretty much a lot sharper on the actual figure. She comes with a couple of cool Batarangs. I believe these are the same Batarangs that came with one of the Batman Beyond figures, so you know, nothing new here. And of course, here are the legs, the right and left leg for the Futures In Batman. Almost complete. All we need now is the Blight figure, and we'll be able to build this guy. Taking a look at the actual action figure herself, the paint job is pretty spot on with the Batman Beyond color scheme. It's hard to really screw this up. I mean, the figure is basically black with the red bat logo here, the red belt buckle, the silver on the belt, and the white eyes. That's pretty much it. She does have a different color, like red hair here, but other than that, I mean, you can't really make too big of a mistake when painting this particular figure, or even the Batman Beyond figure, because of the limited number of colors on those figures. But still, just you know, from what I can see here, a decent paint job. Although if you look at the belt, there is an issue, a little bit of an issue, where the black paint sort of got out of line here. I know I'm being very, very picky, but you know, if I had to critique something about the paint on this, I would say that would be it. Other than that, there's a couple of little black splotches on the eye, but that's neither here nor there. I think this is a pretty decent painted action figure of, you know, considering what has been painted, which is not much at all. As far as articulation goes, her head is on a ball joint, so she gets great movement to the side, as you can tell. She can turn all the way around. You have to kind of lift her head a little bit to get the hair around, but it can turn all the way around. She can look down, she can look up a little bit. This hair is really going to keep her from looking up too terribly much, because it hits on the back of this cape, which sort of juts out of the back, similar to the Batman Beyond figure, if you've seen that. And I'll leave a link up here somewhere to take a look at the Batman Beyond figure. Now, she does have these shoulder pads here that give her, that kind of move out of the way, so she is allowed some range of motion with the shoulders. This one is kind of quirky, because it just kind of sticks straight up and is getting on my nerves. It needs to lay down, but oh well. So she can turn all the way around at the shoulder. She can lift up fairly well at the shoulder because this does give. Does she have bicep swivel? She does have bicep swivel. She does have double jointed elbows, as you can see there, which is pretty cool because on a female figure, the arms are typically a little bit smaller, tinier, and I'm surprised that they went with a double jointed elbow on this. So kudos to McFarlane for doing that. Now she does have the McFarlane wrist joint, but again, it's not egregious because this gauntlet sort of covers most of that. So I'm pretty cool with that, and she does have great range of motion with that wrist. You see it turns all the way around, and she can do some pretty cool things with the wrist. So that's pretty cool. Now, can she bend at the torso? Because there is a cut here. Yep, she can bend pretty good. As you can see, this bat symbol kind of hangs here, so it's not attached to the stomach. It stops about right here and sort of detaches from the stomach, so it's not really a part of the stomach, which gives her good turn here, but kind of looks weird if you do turn her, because it kind of looks like the symbol is supposed to do that. I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. Can she turn at the waist? I'm trying to grab her waist, which is kind of hard at the moment, but yes, she can turn at the waist. As you can see, I guess that's cool. I don't know, with being a female figure, I don't know how much you need that to happen. She can do a pretty good split that way. That's about as good of a split you're going to do from the side. There are no thigh swivels. She does have double jointed knees, and of course that's it for that. She does have toe bends here, and of course, patented McFarlane ankle joints, which again do not look all that bad because of the way the boot is designed. It comes down over that joint to hide it. So maybe, just maybe, McFarlane might be listening and starting to try to do something a little different with the joints on the wrist and the ankles. All right, so on the back, here you go. Here is how it moves. One piece is layered on top of the other. These do not come off. You can kind of position it this way. Now she does have these little pegs right here, which fit in the hole of the cape. If I can get this going correctly, and it attaches like that. Again, little peg here, fits in the hole on the cape, so it gives that appearance of gliding. Your head go up. The bad thing about it is you have to really play with this thing because the hair on the back keeps her head from going back too far, so she's kind of looking down like old school action figures. But if you get the right angle on it, it looks like she's flying. Alright, so decent action figure. I don't think I will display her with the cape like that, so we will pull the cape down for the time being. Just kind of leave it hanging like that, because to me that looks pretty cool for a Batman or Batwoman figure. We're going to bring in Batman Beyond right beside her, so you can see the motifs are similar. I'm liking the design of both of these figures together. Looks pretty dynamic on screen here, and they will look good set beside each other. So Terry McGinnis, Elena Grayson here, Dick Grayson's daughter, if you didn't know. So there you have it, just a nice little quick review of the Batwoman figure. I'm looking forward to getting the next figure, which is Blight, so we can build that Futures End Batman. Okay, so that is it for this episode. If you find this video informative, if it helps you make a decision on whether you need to purchase this figure, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. Check me out on DCCollectors.com each and every day. You can also find me on social media at DCCollectors on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, as well as TikTok now. I have a TikTok. I'm with the cool kids. If you have this figure, tell me what you think about her. Leave a comment below or on social media. I'd love to know your thoughts on this Batwoman figure. I think she's a very nice figure. I think she is a good addition to the McFarlane DC Multiverse line. I'm kind of surprised at how well I did actually like this figure. So I look forward to hearing your thoughts about the figure. All right, that'll do it for this episode. God bless.